Hi, my name is Flaming Tarot, and I'm a light worker and healer, but most people just refer to me as a psychic because it's easier. And in this series, Ask the Psychic, I go on Reddit communities and look up questions about psychics, spirituality, spiritual gifts, your healing journey, and everything in between, and I answer them in this video. So let's go ahead and get on to the first question. Y'all, we're having technical issues with my webcam, and then I realized I only found 4 questions. Well, only screenshotted 4, because I think I found 5, but I guess one of the screenshots didn't go through, so this episode's only going to have 4 questions. Alright, so this first question is called, any other psychics try prying at this Epstein stuff? I'm a clairvoyant. I see what I see. I tried prying at the edges of this Epstein stuff. Had to pull back. Too dark. Anyone else try? It's bad. Like misery so tangible it has the consistency of tiramisu. It's the worst thing I've ever touched. I can't make myself revisit it. So what's going on with the Epstein files? It's absolutely atrocious. Every single thing about it. And then the worst part is what's being covered about it and what humans know about it. It's only the surface. That is only the surface level. My spirit team has given me so much information, a lot of what I cannot say though. Because it's like, my spirit team has advised me, if I say it, or if I say anything about X, Y, and Z and going in depth with it, XYZ is going to happen. I was about to say what will happen, but then again, I don't want to implicate anybody, but look at my face. My camera just focused. You got the picture. But honestly, it goes on a whole different level of dark and twisted of what was really going on. And I've seen some people like actually waking up and actually talking about a little bit of what is actually going on, but it's like it's just the surface of what actually is going on. But I'm glad people are starting to wake up, but I do know that it's going to come out in due time what is going on with my camera. Technical issues. Alright, but let's go ahead and get on to question number 2. So I don't know what's going on with my webcam, but it's never given me problems before, so I don't know what's going on with it. So if it does the focus in, focus out again after that time, I'm sorry. It's like I don't know what's going on with it. But on to question number 2. How to know if it's a coincidence or sign? What's the difference between a coincidence and a sign? I've been thinking so deeply about someone who is no longer here with us, and I saw something that was our thing, and it was oddly specific, and I've never seen this thing before. I don't believe in signs, but I believe that was one. So there's actually 2 ways you can tell if something is a sign. So the first way is through, say you're thinking about something and then you randomly see something or see or smell something or hear something that coincides with that. That is a sign. It's basically you thinking about a question or if you should do something, and then you see something that coincides with it. That is going to be the number 1 way to see if something is a sign. And the second way is going to be through your intuition. So never, ever, ever doubt your intuition. So let's say you see a squirrel coming up to you and you think it's a sign. It most likely is. If you're thinking to yourself, oh, this is actually a sign, you need to trust that. And then what I like to do is if I think something is a sign, or if I see something that's a sign and my spirit guides don't literally give me the meaning of the sign right then and there, it'd be like, okay, Google, spiritual meaning of a squirrel, and then look it up. Google is going to be your best friend if you think an animal, a color, an image. If you think anything is a sign, basically you type what it is and then spiritual meaning afterwards, and Google is going to be your best friend when it comes to that. But you need to trust your intuition, because your intuition is right there going to tell you, I believe that this is a sign. So Just use Google if that's the case. All right, but on to question number 3. All right, so question number 3. Is it possible to develop the empath ability later in life? Since the beginning of the year, I've been meditating and journaling more, attempting to progress in this journey any way possible. Weeks ago, I'm at work in my work area. I work within decent proximity to my coworkers. I can't read. Then out of nowhere, I start crying, heavy emotional tears. It comes completely out of nowhere. This went on for 10 to 15 minutes. Then as a coworker left the work area, it stopped. This was a first for me. Last week, same thing. I'm working, then all of a sudden I'm feeling kind of sick in my throat, just a little icky. I look over my shoulder to see my manager. To me, they looked off. She looked paler than normal. She said later that she lost her voice and wasn't feeling well. Is this what empaths go through? So yes, that is definitely what empaths and clairsentients do go through. So basically, not only can we feel the emotions or the physical pain or the sickness or anything of that nature, but also if it's to an extreme level, you can also start to mirror it. So like you could get sick as well, you could get angry as well, you can get sad as well, or whatever emotion they're feeling, you can start to become a mirror for that as well. And yes, you can also start tapping into this into your adult life like all other psychic abilities. It's like, but it doesn't all come at one time. Like my clairaudience came first, then my clairvoyance, and then I think it was my clairsentience. Clairsentience slash empath, because empath I see as what I just described. That's an empath. But then the extreme version of that is a clairsentience, and my empath ability had gotten really severe, so I'm basically a clairsentience, because not only is it people's emotions, but it's also spiritual energy, and then like certain moon cycles will have me off, like new moons and full moons. It's like you be happy one minute and then sad the next and then angry the next and happy again. So full moons and new moons are, and usually the day before and the day after, they are really tough, let me tell you. But yes, you can develop it into your adult life. And on to the last question, since apparently I only found 4. All right, question number 4 is, to my psychics, I have a question. How do you keep on going? That's kind of dark, the way it's worded. I am someone who knows when someone is going to die, who sees the illness in others and knows how to cure it, who sees past and sometimes the future. For many years, I felt doom, but also the weight of on my shoulders. My question is, with so much knowledge, what most would qualify as power? How do you keep going in the mundane work? How do you balance these abilities while also thriving in a career and society that will more than likely never understand or be exposed to the other side of reality? So I'm gonna be real, it does get lonely and disheartening sometimes. That's why I stay out in the middle of nowhere away from society, because society, first of all, they don't know how to act right, and second of all, they're not going to understand anyway, so they be all over the place. So I just stay out here and I keep to myself. It can be lonely and disheartening at times, especially like when you're talking to people. I have a lot of friends that I'm a part of a community with. I have friends from my personal life, and then I have friends who are also light workers that I can talk to about this stuff. But it's like, the way I look at it is, I have been sent here to this planet and incarnated on a mission. If you don't know what your mission as a light worker or psychic is yet, that is completely fine too. You might just be here to just guide people. You don't know. Everyone's mission is personal, and some people don't even know what their mission is, and some people just want to come to this world just to be human, just to experience a human life and then learn lessons along the way. But it's like, I always look at it is, I came to this earth not only for my mission, but I'm also here to live a human life and have fun as well. It's like, so I just know that even though I do this type of work and I do have these abilities, I still need to enjoy life. Just have fun. It's like, don't be so serious all the time, because with all this information, it'd be like, yeah, I'm serious. I don't even know what I was trying to do here, but just don't be so serious all the time. Just have fun, because it is a lot, but you also need to take time to experience the human side of yourself that you came here to be. So, that's going to be the best way to cope with it, in my opinion. But, my webcam is acting up again. It's a wonderful day. Hopefully, whenever the next one is posted, because it's still hard to find questions. That's why these videos take so long. It's still really hard to find questions. Like, well, new questions. It's not hard to find questions, but questions I haven't answered before, and questions that I can put in one screenshot. And all of this, and then I only ended up screenshotting 4. I don't know what was going on. I had just woken up, so that's probably what it was. But I will see y'all next week. I don't even remember what episode we're on. Love and light.